everyone, it's Coach Ruby and Coach Jess here, and we're here to go over some of the rules and regulations for your upcoming meet.
With every competition, there are rules and regulations and commands in place. Number one, for safety, but for other reasons, and we're going to try to get this mock meet to be as official can feel.
So the first lift you're going to do is your squat, and the squat has two commands. The first one is start, and the second one is rack.
I'm going to be one of the main judges, so what's nice is I'll be sitting right in front of you. The other two judges are going to be on the sides of you, watching for squat depth and movement of the bar and whatnot. I will tell you that the platform is ready. That means the spotters have completed adjusting your rack height, they've added your weight, there's stillness, so there's no chaos, and the lifter comes to the platform and enters. You have 60 seconds from when I say the platform's ready to actually complete your lift. When the competitor comes up to the squat rack and gets ready, you have full range to get up to the bar, do whatever setup you need, stand up, step backwards, look at me, and I will be right in front of you, and I will probably say, squat. You will squat, come all the way up, you must come to full lockout, and then I will say, rack, and do this forward motion, and that's your cue to come forward. Platform's ready. Squat. Rack. If you come forward too soon before I say, squat. Or if you don't get your proper depth, squat. Rack. Or you don't come to full lockout, those things can result in what's called a no lift. The judges will have red flags and white flags, and depending on the lift, if you get 3 white flags, that's obviously optimal. You've done all the things you needed to do, your lift was good. If you have 2 reds and a white, it's no go. That means 2 judges saw something they didn't like. If you get 2 whites and a red, it is a good lift. The judges might discuss something amongst themselves. You as the lifter can discuss quickly with the judges about what may have went wrong, and then you have 60 seconds to go over to the table to record what your next lift will be.
All right, so then your next lift will be your bench press. So Jess will explain the commands for that. They're a little trickier.
As the main judge, again, there will be 3. I will be strategically placed behind you. Your head will actually be, the back of your head will be towards me, and then you lay down on the bench. You can have a spotter give you a lift off, or you may opt to not have that. But you will again have 3 judges, 1 behind you and 2 on either side. One judge's sole job is to make sure your butt doesn't come off the bench. Down. Press. Rack. No lift. Because of the massive leg drive that is in a bench press, we need to make sure that your butt stays down. I, as the main judge, will give you 60 seconds. I'll say the platform is ready. You come onto the bench, you do whatever it is that you do to set up for this bench press. You take it off the rack, and then I will give you 3 commands. I will say down, up, and rack. Down. Press. Rack. So you have to abide by all 3 rules, not to mention come to a full pause. Me as the main judge, I am waiting for you to bring the bar down all the way to the chest. Touching the chest, you come to a complete stop, at which point that's my cue to say up and then eventually rack. Okay? Same rules apply with the white and red flags.
Yeah, so even if there's like any bouncing at the chest, she's gonna be waiting to see a full stop of that bar at your chest. And if you miss any of those commands, unfortunately an automatic missed lift, so you wanna listen carefully.
Down. Rack. No lift. Something is also worth noting that if your bar is slow to go up, which very well might happen, as long as there is upward motion, we're good. And the spotters will know to make sure to wait for that to come to lockout. If there is any downward motion at all, I, as the coach, will signal to take the bar, which the spotters will help you. We never give up on a lift. Re-rack the bar and it will be a no lift.
And then last but not least, we have deadlift. I feel like is the lift everyone's most excited for, and it just has one command, which is so nice.
Yes. Again, I, as the main coach, will be strategically placed right in front of you. At this point, the squat and the bench will be gone, and it is just you and the platform and what you have loaded on the bar. I say you have the platform's ready. You have 60 seconds to step up to your bar, do whatever setup is necessary. All you do is stand up, at which point I will wait for you to come to a complete stop and full lockout, and I will say down. That is the only command on the deadlift that you have to worry about. But again, there will be 3 judges that will dictate whether the lift was good or not. Platform's ready. Down. Good lift.
One thing that obviously, if you'll fail the deadlift if you drop the bar at the top. You're not waiting for a command to go up. So I think that can kind of trip people up. You don't wait, you just go, and the only command you're waiting for is that down command. And just a few things that you might miss the lift is if there is, what do you call that?
Hitching. Down. No.
They will be looking to see that full lock at the top. So you want to make sure your knees are locked out, hips fully extended. I think that's everything that we wanted to go over for you guys. So hopefully these videos are really helpful in explaining everything, but we obviously will be going over everything in person on meet day as well. Feel free to reach out with any questions.
I definitely encourage you to be rehearsing some of these commands before your meet so you know the timing.
Good luck, everyone.